1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Check something. Boom. Beautiful. So I don't know if those can redirect these yet. A little off. Imagine how powerful I'll be once I can. Let's descend to lower powers. Magnificent. Come. Die. Fine. Did you just die already? Go. One, two, three. I haven't seen the tablet from you in a bit. At the gates. These are the gates of your mom. As they close behind me, I feel both scared and relieved. The catacombs are dark and ominous, but much more peaceful than the madness of the city in ruins. I doubt if I find refuge here. And the phrasing weird in my head. I'll try to make way through those corridors, find a way out. If you're reading these words and you attempt to pass the gates and enter your mom, know that you'll find nothing there but sorrow. But I've left more tablets like these. For those who come after me can at least picture the immortal city as it once was. You've probably already read the guy's last entry. Thinking about it, you probably already read his last one. But what one that was, I have no idea. They do seem to be forming an order. Actually, no. They are forming an order, but it's vaguely the order I found them in. So, never mind. Just this one is still in the last position, which is weird. Because it was one first. I just need to keep an eye on expecting a message. From like this. Oh, boss time. Do you even know why you're here? I think I can guess who you are. Okay, unparryable. The audio is a little... Okay, I can hear the enemy sounds a bit better now. It's never been an issue before. First one to actually talk to me. Bleeding a lot of essence. Doing probably the This is presumably Giannis. Remember, a giant among men. I suppose even if we struck this guy down, if we share the same curse, we may just res and be a constantly recurring boss fight. So... yeah. Oh. Ooh. You got moves, man! Back to the spear. I'm not really. Come. You are degrading now. Oh, nice. Okay, given that this is presumably Giannis, this is a... I know, I'm really liking this boss fight. I don't often think, do I like this boss fight, do I not? Typically, it's, I'm glad it's fucking over. Screwing up here. Oop. Oop. Now. Oh, only 2 stages. The only issue I would have right now is I can smell dinner nearly done, so I'm just like, I gotta get this fight done first. I don't want to stop halfway through, so I couldn't fully enjoy it. It was too obsessive. Ooh, I didn't think we were getting any more weapons. Nice. The scales with essence bar. Oh, that's actually pretty nice for me because I often just leave my essence bar entirely full for ages. Slash and Pierce. But yeah, I actually kind of like that fight. I was kind of expecting to go on a little longer. Probably for the best it didn't. Slash and Pierce type weapon, an edge worthy of a titan. Pried from the dead hand of Giannis himself. This blade feels familiar. Like the muscle memory of its previous owner who wielded it for so long has been passed on to you. Feel the power resonating with the essence you've picked up. We share the same curse. Eventually the essence seems to have failed him, but seems we're destined to become like him. And I imagine we're the only one to have ever made it by him, so I guess, unless some people have snuck past him somehow, I guess we'll never fight a kin that have also gone through, you know? So I know, I was just thinking like, what would they be like, you know? But they would be undead in a very different circumstance. 6,000 hit points, nice. He seems to have held up pretty well in this form. Yeah, the warlord that united the tribes, armed them and led against Yorma. Not as a barbaric horde, but as a trained army. Not that much different in the structure to the forces of the oppressor. The legends were truthful about his titanic posture. When after the battle of Yorma, Giannis still lives, guarding the entrance to the city. With his dying breath, the ancient warlord tried to warn you about something. And even though he put up his best fight and did whatever he could to stop you from going any further, feel that he did mean you well. You were quite sure of your purpose, setting off to your pilgrimage. Now that the soul of Giannis seems to be intertwined with that of your own, and his memories surface from the depth of your mind, you cannot help but wonder, what true purpose the elders set you to? Wait, we're gaining the memories of those we're killing? Maybe just because he's such an exceptional being. Like, he held up the best of them all. The rest have descended to being feral monsters while he's as he ever was. And just, we've killed so much. There's like over 200 beings we could have killed from start of this to the end, including Giannis. That's a lot of people to have in your head. 2 enemies with a single heavy attack. Okay. I'm liking this. Same speed, you move at the same speed as with the hammer. Let's say it swings a little slower. When did the other guy come down, though? The other guy came down post barbaric hordes and left his tablets around the place. And even one right before Giannis's place. But when did Giannis take a position here? Giannis may have easily left him out. He only wants to keep people in. Oh, well, keep people out. Someone leaving? No issue to him. But you'd think the guy would have mentioned him. I suppose it's to keep it a surprise. But I'm gonna stop here for a moment. I'll be back in a sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. I was jumping the gun well much. It's like a bit under 20 minutes left. And I'd been pissing around for a while before coming back. Before I go back to playing, I've been watching Kamen Rider, and it's a great show. Yeah, I'm not quite enjoying it as much as Kuga, but it's a good show. And, I know, I find, like, the outfits are very different to what I expected. And especially Hongo's, 70s sex idol look. I'm being exaggeratory in it, but he's a good looking guy, and he's running around with his shirt half open, and it's just like, yeah, I never saw anything like this on TV when I was a kid. And Kamen Rider is a kid's show, so it's just different times, different standards, different place. It's just interesting to see. I'm not critiquing it. It's interesting to see it. It's like almost a time capsule. Like if you compare French kids shows to, say, American, like apparently Whack Fu is outright meant to be a kids show, and they outright have jiggle physics on the female characters in some scenes at least, and it's a lot more rude than I'm remembering for some kids shows. It's hard to really age range it, but yeah. Than, say, American ones. I remember someone explaining that, like, the Americans they're more open with violence than, say, the French are, but French are more open with sexual stuff. So it's just interesting to see, like, the different, like, cultures and how different things are done. It's not a critique. It's just like, this is shockingly different than what I'm used to growing up with. What I'm used to from my childhood, like, say, the Power Rangers I've seen, the whatever with actual actors in it rather than just voice acting and whatnot. It's very different. Not that I've seen too much, but you get my point. So, and funny thing I was going to say, phone spell checker converted Congo to Bongo, so that's been his, like, little nickname to us. Well, I've made running joke, Congo Bongo. So it's just funny to me, that's all. Wonk. Wonk. Oh. Rule of trees. Come on. Ooh, busted.
I found Janos. He was standing guard at the gate between the catacombs and the city. Unrelenting in combat, he showed no hatred towards me. Now, I feel his soul has joined with mine. His memories come back to me. The images and words are not yet clear, but the feeling of anger and distrust towards the Elders begins to boil inside me. Now, the city of Yormom opens before me, full of death, madness, and rot. Ruined in the battle between the barbarian horde and the Golden Army. The 3 skyscraping towers, however, stand just as Janos remembered them. He knew they hold the key to waking up the city from its slumber. So, I know it too.
I guess we just have no choice but to go forward. And suddenly we're in the middle of a rave. Unce, 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 unce. Wait, what? I can actually backtrack? Jesus. That's oddly generous. I was imagining, like, it'd be like Doom episodes, because it's outright called Knee Deep in Dead, and I think that's the Doom first episode. 1, 2. I'm still using the makeshift armrest cable tidy here, so just have to make sure it's not breaking the fan, as that's what it's propped up on. It's like outright on the vent openings. I've done it so it's the lightest side possible, but damn it, it's a lot closer than you think. But anyway, I just have to stop and check on it, make sure it's not breaking things. The threshold's a lot nearer than you think. Don't want to preamble around trying to make a point. A ton of rusted metal. How did that one guy get it out? Thankfully the other one was still in there. Jesus. A lot of death and devastation here. No idea which side they were even on. You good, man? I believe this is called a mercy kill. Weepers are the lowest of scum plaguing the slums of your mum. You might miss them at first, mistaking one for a pile of old, dirty rags. But then the pile moves, and you realize that somewhere inside, a human that would have normally died from leprosy still clings to life. Now I'm into the funk again. 2, 3, 4. Leper. Actually, no, it is just outright leper. A leper would have an A. One, 2, 3, 4. First one, first one I did hit hard. Oh, Jesus. And okay, a lot of weapons. They're really generous with their essence around the place. Yana sword, that's a block, right? Yeah. Head hits deal 150% damage. Nice. A heavy mace once wielded by a barbarian champion of the Harrogat peoples, who with great fondness aptly named it Skull Crush. The sound of skulls cracking under its blows are really satisfying. Nice. Seen carvings like that in other games. Familiar, that's all. One, 2, 3. Where is the key? Okay, I got it set up right at least. One, two. Oh yeah, I didn't get the Tomb Raider achievement, did I? I did miss one of those. At least. I was kind of expecting that to be an arena. Bonk. Oh, that's enough. Enemies these days. Just don't make them like you used to. Come. I don't fancy our living standards if we're fighting lepers. Like, if the lepers are full of essence too, and they can contract it, that will mean so can we. So, you know. But yeah, if the lepers can, if they can contract leprosy, then so can we. Yeah, I'm not really fancying our life expectancy right now. Whoa! I got stuck. These weapons are doing less damage. Fuck you. Fuck you. A pot of burning oil swinging at the enemies can be swinging at the enemy at enemies can prove to be a deadly combat strategy. This bandit has been practicing their swing for centuries. Ah, this is also under a tree. Okay, the achievements are now Dr. Jones. So it went from Lara Croft to Indiana Jones. Let's get some use out of Giannis. Member of one of Jormung's Von gangs of ruthless bandits, this lowlife has a known habit of disappearing right before they attack, making up with dirty tricks for lack of courage. Oh, dinner is now done. So I'll stop here for now. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed. I'm gonna go have pasta bacon and watch some Hongo Bongo. Who then?